I grew up in East Boston, and it was a traditional Italian-American household. My grandparents emigrated here to the United States from Italy. It was a humble childhood. We didn't have money. We had a lot of love, and it was a very close-knit and happy childhood. I was always keenly aware of the fact that my parents had difficulties. They were not connected. They were not educated past high school. And as a result of that, I found myself gravitating towards jobs where I was standing up for victims. And that took me to becoming a prosecutor in the district attorney's office. And that was a greatly rewarding position. I left the district attorney's office and I took a job where I was working for these large companies. And I felt like instead of helping victims, I was part of the problem. We have members of our team here who have spent decades working for the insurance companies. So who better to help you do battle against an insurance company than somebody that was on the other side for years?
I was on a motorcycle and was driving down a road when a woman came off the highway and she clipped my front tire, bouncing me into an island in the middle of the road. I've known Lenny for a number of years, so when the accident occurred, just knowing him and what he did, it made all the sense in the world to call him first. The support that you get from Lenny and the team that he has here really takes a lot of the pressure off of having to deal with being injured like this. Whenever you needed something, they were there and really almost felt like you were the only client they had.
I was going into work and a drunk driver was driving down the wrong side of the highway and hit me head on. I woke up to the car's on fire, and Good Samaritan lifted me up and carried me out of the car. When I was in the hospital, you immediately start thinking, what am I going to do? And my brother was like, you need to go to Mr. Spada, he's the best. I called his office and he was wonderful. And I just felt like once I gave him all my information, that it was going to be all right. He was going to take care of me.
When clients come to us, many of them are at the very lowest point in their lives. And at that moment, they feel like their lives are falling apart. After we're done meeting with that client, we want the client to walk out of our office knowing that they can focus exclusively on getting better and that everything else that relates to the case is Spada Law Group's problem. That's important because it's really hard to heal when you're stressed out about a lawsuit. And we at Spada Law Group, we make sure that if there's going to be a fight, it's a fair fight. That's what we do. That's what gets us up every morning, and that's our passion.